Hey guys, Spray and Pray here, and welcome to the 13th episode of my Let's Play of Victoria 2 as the United States in the modern day. Wow, that's a mouthful, guys. Anyways, first thing I wanted to do, and to get started here in this episode, is I wanted to go ahead, and I've been forgetting for episodes and episodes, but I've finally remembered this one. I promise, I finally remembered. Darius Doyos, thank you so much for your suggestion to increase these brigades, and yes, Darius Doyos here, you can see on the screen, he is awesome, he's a genius. Yes. Anyways, thank you so much for helping with our helping me figure out that I was supposed to encourage people to be soldiers. That's really helped increase the size of our army, and it really helped us. That's the only reason really that we were able to fight China. So thank you very much. You did that was really awesome of you, and I can't thank you enough. Anyways, so yeah, thanks so much for that. But now we're gonna move on here. Let's get going. This is a problem. We got a big problem here, and that it's this thing here. China is 65% civilized, which is very bad. This is going to cause some huge troubles for us, because if they do civilize, they have a massive population and even greater sized military, and if they're able to westernize or whatever, develop all the way, and they will be able to just wreck us and steal back all their cores, and we're going to lose all the progress that we made by taking these two colonies from them. So what we're going to do we're going to fight a war against them, clearly, and in that war we are going to take as many provinces as we can. Now I think we could be able to get up to 5 provinces from them in one war, and that's this next war that we fight against them is going to be the war to end all the wars, because if we take enough population from them, we will become just the supreme ultimate power with like a gazillion population, and if basically we'll have secured our victory for the rest of the game. But if China is able to westernize with their population intact, we are going to be in very, very big trouble. Anyways, so the way we're going to do that is we're going to just, of course, declare war on them very shortly. Now, we're going to probably take these 2 provinces up here. I would love to take this province, Northern Zili, because it's got a lot of population, but sadly that encompasses their capital, Beijing, and it's not going to let us demand that, I don't believe. I'll check to see, maybe if it's the first province we ask for, but it's still going to be an insane amount of war score, and we're trying to get a lot of provinces, not just the one, and we can easily make up the population. If we'll look here, as you see, there's quite a lot of population, almost 3 million in just one area. This would be a lot. That would be awesome to have, of course, but sadly, I think what we're going to opt for is getting like Guangzhou here, and these provinces along the coast, and then of course these 2 provinces up here, we'll take them. So probably like trying to slink on down the coast here, as well as reinforce our position in the north, because these are also very high population provinces, and hopefully altogether these provinces should give us a total population equal to China. And if we're equal to China, then we should be able to easily out-battle them, because of course we have better technology than them. Once they civilize, I believe they start off with 0000, so of course they'll try to catch up, but of course we'll always have the edge on them. And now that we don't really have to care about the Navy so much anymore, so we're just gonna we're probably just gonna, if we can focus, that means we can focus on our army and our culture and stuff. What we really need to do is get this admin efficiency up. Tax efficiency, that can wait. We need to get our admin efficiency up, because like I found that I make the most money when the administration is at 0, but that's not good. That means our bureaucrats aren't going to get any of their stuff. So as you see here, 80% are getting only their everyday needs, which is good. That's exactly where you want them. You don't want them getting their luxury needs, because if they get their luxury needs, that'll increase their consciousness, which is bad. But anyways, I digress. Let's go ahead and start it here, because the one thing that's really working against us here is the truces that we have. And we have truce with China until 2032, so we can't even start justifying our war against them for a couple years from now. So in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and try to stabilize our economy. As you see here, we're losing money already, but that's because we're paying some ridiculous subsidies. Now, what I think is going to be best is if we look for places. As you can see here, we are importing a lot of grain, wood, and wool and fruit. So if we can find countries that we can sphere that produce grain, wool, and fruit, that would be very helpful. So I'm going to go and look in South America and North America, maybe Mexico, that area. I think maybe there's places we can sphere that we'll be able to secure these resources better, because I think that's what's hurting our economy mostly. In addition, we're going to be trimming the fat with our factories because we have a ton of factories, guys. I don't know if you've noticed, but a lot of them are not doing too well, and we're paying an insane amount of subsidies. And the best way to see how much is this, see this lumber mill in New York? That's constantly doing poorly. And this Clipper shipyard in Massachusetts, those are the two that I've noticed in my time before I started playing, or before I started recording. I had noticed that they're actually the weakest of links here. But as you see, they kind of drop off here, but that Clipper shipyard in Massachusetts has been on there for forever, so I'm definitely going to go ahead and remove that. Where's our Clipper shipyard here? Alright, let's get rid of you. Thank God we're socialists and we can actually stop that stuff. So now that we got the chance, I'm definitely going to grab some more admin efficiency, because like I said, we need to, it's really expensive, and if we could do anything to reduce that expense, it would be sweet. Alright. So now we've actually surpassed the British here. They've flipped yet again to another place. Lithuania. I guess we'll lose the prestige because we're trying to conserve as much infamy as possible right now. But that's okay. Like I said, we're way ahead of Britannia. We've secured our place in second. We're very secure in our second place spot here. And then Russia, shortly we will be usurping them as first. But once we get this amazing amount of population, that'll be easy mode. So yeah, don't be too concerned about our second place status right now. I'm going to try to foster a good relationship with Russia, because if we can get them into an alliance, that would be awesome. Because if we were, are they? Ooh, that's Solomon Islands. What the hell am I doing? Russia, increase relations. They are allied with France, so that's going to make it really hard for us to get an alliance with them, which really sucks, because we've helped them in the war. I don't even know what we're gonna do. Oh, East Turkey. Oh yeah, this is the thing that the Russians didn't actually just peace out randomly. They released East Turkestan from China apparently, which is cool. So as you see here, we're losing a lot of money. I believe that's also due to a lot in the we're building a lot of construction right now. We're spending a lot on electrical components, about 6,000 pounds. So that's just to be expected. We're still making money, so. I mean, we're trying to stockpile because this war is going to be very costly. We're going to be having to pay for our troops and everything, and so we're going to need to do everything we can to make up for that stuff. So we're going to build some jets in Asia. Jets are the artillery in this game, and that's what the Chinese lack. So we're going to try to build as many of them as we can. We're also going to start moving along our troops. Yeah, we're just going to let Portugal be. We're not going to try to sphere or make them a puppet right now. It's just not. We can't really do that. Something else we're going to do is build up our forts, and thank God somebody told me that it was actually Garrett Oleg or something. He always comments on my videos like that. I did a good job, and I love that. He actually said that if you hold Control and click, it'll actually build all the provinces and state. Maybe he said Shift or something, but it's Control apparently. It says in the tooltip here. So let's see, did that work? Yes, it did. Hooray! Yay, forts are being expanded everywhere. Alright, that's going to be really helpful when we start fighting here. We'll do the naval bases as well, but I don't think that... Yeah, we already have one. So there we go. That should be both of our provinces. It should be expanding everything now. Ah, good, we got another core in the Mexican region. So yeah, now that we got we're making some money now, sweet. Let's go ahead and start looking for some of these top imported goods. So wool, grain, and fruit. Let's see who produces that in the south. Here, we'll go to RGO mode, and we'll start, of course, with the most grain. The most imported thing is grain, so let's look who produces a lot of grain. Alright, it looks like Mexico and Brazil, but Mexico the most. Mexico produces quite a bit of grain. So we're going to start influencing Mexico and force them to be in our sphere, and then we will get access to all their grain. Now, let us look at the next thing, which is fruit, I believe, or no, wool now. We actually demand a lot of wool, so let us find wool somewhere. Oop, there we go. Alright, lazy natives need to adapt, or... No, okay, yeah, definitely going to make them adapt. We got some few standards and pollutions. We gained another core somewhere. Yeah, I'm going to look for... We're going to keep it up on... Let's put it up to 5 speed for now. Looks like Argentina actually produces quite a bit of wool, so we get that from them. Aren't they already sphered? Sweet. Now let's go try to sphere Peru as well, because they produce quite a bit of wool. Now then, finally, what we need is fruit. So if we can find fruit, and it seems like the leading producer of fruit is Brazil, but I think they've got too much Argentina produces a lot. Chile, Bolivia, but by far the USCA seems to have a lot of fruit. I believe that we produced fruit in Tampa and as well as Mexico. So all of these are going to be good guys to sphere. So let's do the USCA, and then we'll just sphere all these guys. Long live the USA. I think that was a province in the Canadian regions. Alright, so we're going to increase our opinion here in Peru. We're going to put all these guys up to maximum influence. We cannot add to sphere yet, but we can increase our opinion here to cordial. And then the USCA, of course, we just started doing them, so nothing to do yet. Alright, back to political map mode. Now that we've secured those resources for our country, we'll see how that changes and if there's anything else we need to do. Only 0.5% of our population want this reform, so I think I'm just going to leave the socialists in power. Right now, it looks like the socialists are going to dominate the next election, which is good. As long as the Democrats or the socialists win, or somebody that's not, as long as the Liberal Party does not win, because if the Liberal Party wins, the economy is going to suck because they put down, we cannot tax our people more than 50%, and that's not the effective tax, guys. That's the actual, the tax that we're trying for, which is 100% now, and we only actually tax about 50, so imagine if we could only tax at 50. That would be really low. Anyways, back to 55 speed, because, we're just kind of waiting around for these years. Alright. So, okay. Let's continue going here. It looks like we can either choose between getting rich, militancy, or losing. So, wait, what the hell is the difference here? There's nothing different between these two options, I don't think. Let us not militancy. Oh, they're flipping the poor and rich. Okay, I see now. I knew there was something different. There had to be something different. Why would they make us choose or not? All right, so we want the rich strata or the poor strata. Yeah, let's do this, because we want the rich strata to, because they're the least amount, we want them to gain consciousness the most. Militancy is not that big of a deal. Few standards, people want it. Why? 50% of the upper house votes yes, but that's okay. I don't think we're going to do it, because it's just going to make our factory maintenance go up, and there's no other, only 7% of the 0.07% of the population actually want that reform. So, and I think socialists are just, more apt to enact reforms, so I think that's really the... Ooh, looks like we got something happening with Kurdistan. We'll probably stay out of it, but I'm just going to take a look at it anyways. No. Yeah, we're not going to try to get in any wars right now, especially because we have such big plans for China. Myanmar is doing pretty good. Ooh, so the crisis has been averted, apparently, but because nobody cares. That's what seems to happen a lot in this mod for some reason. The crises keep nobody cares. I'm sure that'll change later on in the game when the countries, become more... I guess it's because this is supposed to be like the early game where I don't know if the crises are supposed to happen so much. Anyways, I'm really excited. Whoa. We're sliding away here. I'm really excited for us to get... Ooh, it looks like the Chinese reactionaries. Sweet. That means that they're going to go back in civilization. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, it looks like we're fighting... some of their reactionary rebels are coming across the border here. I hope we can fight them. 595. I think the best thing to do is try to stay out of their way. Because... Jesus. There's a lot of them. Alright, let's retreat. Right, we'll move in. How about we move in our forces? Because why not? We might as well win the one battle. There we go. And we also probably have a lot of guys taking attrition over here. Yes, we do. And we're going to put them on the boats, take them across the sea, because we're going to need them in the war. But thank God, these Chinese reactionaries. Did we lose the Battle of Shozun? Yeah, they're just raffle stomping our armies. That's really sucky. Oh good, we got our admin efficiency up. We're going to go ahead and grab the next level of admin efficiency. Did that really help our budget at all? No, not really. But I don't know. It's at 3378 now, so we'll see if it happens again. Looks like we won one battle against them, which is insane. But this is awesome because Chinese reactionaries is going to make their civilization level go back down, which is sweet, and it also took away a lot of their military power. So we're about a year away from... So they're going to have to be hard-pressed to recover. We're going to try to retreat. Oh, no, stop. Just hang out. I know we're taking 5% attrition, but, we have plenty of time to spread out. They're just walking through. They're not trying to do anything to heinous to our territories. They're just waltzing through our territory. Can we somehow get out of the way here? I mean, I don't want to hurt. I don't want to fight them. They can go ahead and hurt China as much as they like. My God, that's a lot of Chinese reactionaries. Thank God, too, because I'm pretty sure that's what that does. It'll reset their civilization level, maybe. How much do they have sieged? Oh, it looks like they accepted their demands, but for some reason they didn't go back. The Chinese are still there. Why are these... Oh, they're Boxer rebels now. Okay. Very, very interesting. Lots of revolts going on now in China. Of course, we've got quite a bit of time until... Oh, looks like they're going away now. So we can go ahead and spread out our units here. Once again, we're going to want to definitely do this because we're taking so much attrition right now. Alright, that's good enough for me spreading out. Oh, and then we got those... Our new forces came just in the nick of time, right when the Chinese stopped invading us randomly. I don't know if that's an issue with the mod or something. So there's more Boxer rebels. Like I said, hopefully those are... I don't know exactly what faction they're for, and if they're for reactionary, that's good. China is down to 28 military power, which is sweet. Now, hopefully it'll take them a while to recover, and then when we go to war with them in a minute or two, we'll be able to take advantage of this. Now, it looks like we can now produce some more armies because we got a few of them squished. So let's build all these special forces and then all these jets and helicopters. Let's build some helicopters too because, you know, we want a balanced force. So we'll build 2, 3 helicopters, all right, and then we'll build the rest of the jets in Asia, and then we'll build some tanks in North America. We're also going to want to get some artillery at some point, but that can wait. Now, do people really want few standards yet? No, nobody actually wants this. Only 0.6 of our population want it. Alright, so we can get fascist militancy or 10% more fascist in Micronesia. American... Fine. Be 10% more fascist. So we got a pretty big size fascism, which is good because we just want everything to take away from liberal. As long as liberal's not in power, we're going to be good. Good, our infamy is going down a lot. I believe our truce runs out in December of next year. So not this December, but next December. We should be able to go to war with them, yes. So very shortly, I think in January, we're going to start justifying war because it takes about a year, and then the casus belli that we get against them will last for about a year as well. So that's when we're going to start. Now they're back up to 31 military score. I don't see any rebels anymore. And it doesn't seem like there's rebels making any progress anywhere, but hopefully they'll stay stagnant at 31. And then when we go to war with them, it'll just be like... I think it'll take them a little bit longer than a year, hopefully, to regain their military strength. At least it might not be as powerful, you know? So in the Chickathal region, where's that? Zhengzhou, Zhuzhou... Oh, that's one of the ones in Alright, so they're gonna either gain... So the only difference is just more militancy. Wait, what? Oh, so you can lose 3 consciousness. Yeah, let's lose the consciousness, gain the militancy, because we have plenty of soldiers now to put down any revolts, you know, so it's fine. Kind of sucks though that they walk through our territory, but it looks like the Chinese are not going to get a chance really to recover either. So it looks like we're in election times. Alright, it's January, so we can start actually fabricating claims against them to demand a concession. It's going to give us maybe 5 infamy, maybe none. Hopefully none. I got my fingers crossed. We can do some stuff to Mexico and Peru. Going to increase our opinion? No? No, maybe it was Mexico and USCA, I don't know. There is one faith only. Let's pause it here just for a second because I want to make sure that we get Mexico and the USCA increased. Alright, good. I think Mexico's up to friendly now, so next chance we get, we're going to add them to our sphere, and then we should get all their wool and stuff. They only have 2.6 million people, so that shouldn't really, like, outsource our entire economy, hopefully. Poor artisans. Anyways, we want to be in favor of interventionism? Yes, 30% more in favor of interventionism. Sweet. We can still do few standards. Does anybody actually... No, only 0.6 of our population actually wants it, so that means that we shouldn't have any revolts, right? Movements for Mexican liberation and Canadian liberation. No Chinese liberation, you'll notice. And we got some American communists and then... Ooh, only 2 infamies. Sweet. So maybe we will be able to get 5 provinces when we do our war. So in Wisconsin, become 30% more in favor of pro-military. And that looks like it's a liberal thing, so let's only get 5%. So yeah, the other way we're going to lose infamy is by releasing nations. We can release Palau and in Hawaii, which are 2 really tiny areas that I don't think it matters too much. So I would be fine releasing them. As well as it'll stop us from having to build stupid units there, because that's kind of annoying sometimes. What is socialists' favor of protectionists, but we want to be in favor of free trade for the Democrats. So let's just go ahead, since all these guys are socialist anyways, we might as well go ahead and get what they want. Just as long as we don't be liberal, I'm fine. The Whigs party is especially hard to use. And hard to use is my way of saying that it's bad. Alright, so pluralism, moralism... Oh, we don't want to be pluralists, I don't think. No, that's a lot of liberals. So let's not be pluralist or anything. And we're going to get our ships back. Damn it, it deselected our ships when we chose a thing. That sucks. But hey, we got 36,000 troops that we can move over now, thank God. And it's going to be a lot of infantry, which is sweet because, you know, infantry the Special Forces infantry is really good. Alright. Still, people want this few standards. We gained our casus belli against them. Fantastic. A little bit of hedge schedule, I believe. No, yeah, we have until December of this year, so we have until April of next year, April 24th, to declare war. So that fits in perfectly with our plans. Now, I wonder, can we fabricate yet another claim on them and perhaps not get as much I don't know exactly how it works. I'm going to just look at it now. Okay, we want them to be more in favor of limited citizenship, correct? Now, what do socialists want? Full citizenship. Let's go ahead and get more limited. But, rebel factions, who? The Quebec... Oh, they want the liberation of Quebec. That's also another thing that we might consider releasing, because I don't believe Quebec really has anything, and if we release them as a satellite, it's, like, not that bad. Quebec only has, maybe, like, a 0.9 million, maybe, not even, maybe 0.5 million people, so it would be definitely easy to release them if the occasion arose. And we could actually get more from China that way, so I think that's what we're going to be doing. And they will be a satellite of us if we do release them, so they're basically our bitch anyway. You know, like, we take control of their troops in wartime, other things like that. So it's really, you know, nothing they can do. Pops become in favor of... We want them in limited citizenship. Ooh, good, we just got over 2.8 million, or 28 million. Still can do a few standards. It looks like... Let's see, how's the election? Oh, an election is underway. We want to give them limited citizenship. I wish there was a better way to figure out what was happening in the election. Our election finished. It looks like the Constitutional Union Party is starting to get some votes, but the Socialists obviously dominated. And only, yeah, still almost no one wants our political party. Now, it's July 5th, so we're going to start actually releasing those nations, like I said. So, Palau, we're going to release them and play as them. No, just kidding. We're going to release them because they're only one province. We're going to release, Hawaii. Now, we can't release them at war, so we're going to have to decide about Quebec soon. I think I might leave that up to you guys. We'll see how the rest of this episode goes. If we end up going to war, I might just release them just so that we can get more from China. But of course, actually, if we did release them, we would only go down to 0. So it's like, I mean, that would be the difference between one more thing or not, but still. Anyways, we'll see what happens. Looks like another these 21,000 troops. We can move them up there, and I believe that completes our, no, it doesn't. We need one more force here, and that will complete our occupation of the border. So when we go to war with China, who is now only up to 57 military power, those revolts really cut into them, which is awesome. Now we can also do something. Oh, we can actually add them to our sphere, Peru. Good. Now let's also check out, our troops are now ready. Our fleet is also ready. So let's grab these guys. They're not even taking attrition. Good. put them on the boats. Is there any, no, there's only like 3,000. I'm not going to worry about those guys. I don't think we're going to need them. But, we'll merge up our boats. Good, good, good. And then we can always, you know, blockade China as well. Alright. So I think we're just about, we just about ready. Probably. So, international crisis. Ooh, Chinese Tibet. Alliance effort from Peru, of course, they're everything. Alright, Chinese Empire wants us. No, we're not going to back them. I believe this is Tibet over here, right? Yeah, they have only. The Chinese Empire has them, but they don't even have cores on their lands. But Tibet wants to be free. I don't think we're going to help them. I don't think anybody else is going to. Yeah, nobody cared. And since he didn't go to, it's like you can't just, you know, scare them with a huge alliance. You actually have to go to war to actually get anything done, or else they'll just wipe peace out almost instantly. Because I guess Russia, you know, Russia doesn't really care. Then we can add Mexico as well to our sphere, which is going to give us access to the grain and the fruit and everything. So, ooh, from Suriname. I believe that's one of the South American countries. Now, why are we spending so much? Okay, it looks like that lumber mill in New York is once again taking its toll on us. So we're going to go ahead and stop that. Stop it, you lumber mill. There we go. Now that we've cleared that out, that should help us out. We have a... We'll see which ones are doing poorly. Artillery factory in North Carolina. Ooh, that radio factory, something just jumped up there. That artillery factory seems to be doing poorly on a consistent basis, so we're going to go ahead and destroy that as well. Where is it? North Carolina. There it is. Alright, so artillery factory, closed. You guys can be unemployed, that's fine. We have plenty of room in other factories and other states. They can always move. Better than us losing 600, 700 a day. What the hell? Our administration has gone up by about £200. That's probably not helping. But the it's really those subsidies actually gone down. The stockpile purchases, I think, is what's doing it. Interesting. Upper house got rearranged a little bit more. And what is wrong? I mean, social spending is really high. Military spending's kind of high. Industrial subsidies. What's our tariff? Tariff? I wonder what would happen if we lowered our tariffs. Would our men be able to do better? Would they be able to do better? Why are they not fulfilling their needs? That's what I want to know. This might have to do with the fact that we just added them to our sphere. I mean, Mexico did, like I said, they didn't have a huge population, but they do have some. So that could have possibly been the thing that did it. Just adding these guys to our sphere. Peru. Let's see, how much population do they have? Hardly any. So it seems like these guys are... This is actually hurting our economy. Perhaps with those tariffs or something. Maybe we got extra tariffs by doing that. But it looks like our administration is what's really costing a lot. So hopefully with this 5% extra efficiency, we can lose... We can make some more. Alright, good. We've got some more efficiency with our stuff. Maybe we need more engineers. Yeah, we only have 0.59% engineers. We have plenty of academics, though, which is good. But we have hardly any engineers. Maybe we need to encourage them more. Because we're not getting a lot of research points. But this is definitely going to help us. We'll just have to see here, because our education would help. But is there anything that'll give us more more admin efficiency? Because that's like the really big expense that we got here. It's only at 70% and it's so expensive. Our industrial subsidies as well are not helping, but I believe the industrial subsidies are just a result of our administration failing. And when we go to the war, this is just going to be exacerbated further. More socialist? Yeah, let's do that. Sweet. Maybe we need to reduce our... I don't know what exactly we should do, but we could probably definitely stop encourage... Let's encourage some... actually, we should probably start encouraging clerks. I bet you clerks would make them run more efficiently, right? Which ones are clerks? I forget. They changed the freaking name, so I don't know. I think you can look on the factory sign here. It looks like engineers. Engineers is what we want. We definitely don't have enough of those. So let's go ahead and stop encouraging soldiers, and we'll encourage engineers in these areas. Yeah. There we go, that's what we want. I'm pretty sure those are that's the same picture of clerks, so hey, that's pretty good. And whoa. So we can either, yeah, let's let them be with Argentina. They're still in our sphere? No. They actually changed to communist, and that removed them from our sphere. It's okay. Sorry about that, guys. So it looks like I stupidly missed my opportunity to declare war on China. So we need to once again proceed with this making a demand against them, which really sucks because we were just about to lose enough infamy that we were going to be able to do another one. So, oh. So it looks like we did get the whole full amount of infamy, which sucks. Azerbaijan, we'll let them be. So this is going to suck because we need to get this quickly. What's really nice, though, is that the Chinese Empire is only at 81 military power, which will just wreck them very quickly. And they also went back to 60% civilization progress. So sweet. We actually got our time period extended, so it's not that big a deal, me forgetting and being an idiot. So thank God my stupidity didn't ruin it for us today. Don't know why we're making such a poor amount of money. I wish I knew why. We're not constructing anything. Our budget, it's just this, for some reason our craftsmen and stuff are not doing everything they're supposed to be doing. They're supposed to be getting more. Why are they not? We should be able to tax more, I'm pretty sure. Maybe we need to do something. Okay, we got Rwanda, pay Casas Deli bet. Whatever, I don't care. This could make us win, but I don't know. Fascists, or become 30% more fascist. Alaska, who cares? What are you talking about? Oh, damn it. We lost some speed on that Casas Belli generation. We're at 65%. It'll only take another 40 days, so I only messed up for about, like, 80 days, which is not that bad. It's only 3 months. So we can start fighting them very shortly. Maybe, perhaps Russia would now like an alliance? Let's talk to them. Here, Russia, would you like an alliance? Just because they have too many great power allies. I mean, they love us pretty much, but whatever. Here we go. There we go. Okay, we got our demands on Russia, or China now. We're going to release Quebec. We have to, that's the real thing that my thing cost us, is we have to release Quebec. But hey, you know what? It's going to be worth it for another 5 war score, or 5 infamy. Alright, so we released Quebec, which is the purple now. They're in our satellite and our sphere, so we don't have to worry about ever losing them since they're our satellite, which is awesome. And we lost 5 infamy, so we're down to 1.28 infamy. We can still do few standards, nobody wants it though. And we are going to do, in the next part, declare war on Chinese Empire. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. Sorry about that little retardation dummy move there. I'll hopefully, you know, fix it with these next war, and it looks like since they're down to 60%, we can easily, I think, fit in another war yet again, stealing more territory from them. Anyways, so thanks so much for watching, guys. You're the best. Hope you enjoyed. Spray and pray out.